You bought a car note too high, car insurance too high. How you afford it? They thinking they teaching you a lesson, but it's hurting you. And mothers and daughters always been something like the greatest fight of all time. Like it's bound to happen. Everybody is gonna go through this stage. And I'm telling you from experience, I've been through this. You're gonna go through this, and then you're gonna get a little bit earlier. I mean, get a little bit like around your 30s, and you're gonna start to see some things like go where you could say y'all friends again or something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to get at? Like
Yeah.
it'll get to that point, but baby, I know what it feel like. It feel like hell on the way, and I know you don't want to deal with it. And it's like, is your mama at in the point where she saying shit like hurt people? So she said that about your baby. I missed that part.
Because we wasn't on live. It was earlier today.
She wrong.
But I feel like she's been saying like shady shit the last couple weeks anyways. Like the other day when I was cleaning out my closet and she came in the room messing with me. And she had said some slick shit like, I'm in my own house, so I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But you the same one that begged me to come back to your own house and that you're doing this and doing that in. And then today she had said something along the lines of, and I didn't have a bastard. Like, girl, you didn't have a bastard, but you still a single black ass woman and you don't have no man and you didn't have no nigga help you with your kid. Because once you left him, he didn't want to fuck with you no more. Once she got a divorce, he did not want to fuck with her.
Your
Once she
mama.
got a divorce, he did not fuck with her ass no more. Like, literally, you would think that he divorced her the way he didn't fuck with her after she got a divorce from him.
Mm, yeah, that's crazy. So, do you feel like she was angry and took anger out on you?
I don't know what her issue is. I don't really, like, I don't like to, like, make my head hurt thinking about it, but I just feel like that shit was just strange. Like, she's a strange person, and I feel like she's the kind of person, she likes to try to provoke people. Like, you could try to ignore her, you can ask her to leave you alone nicely. She'll literally keep coming, keep yelling, keep saying shit, and will not stop until
I,
she gets a reaction.
mm-hmm. My mama did some things like that.
Like, she make you want to put hands on her, but you can't because she your mama. Makes you want to smack the shit out of her ass. It's not, y'all don't understand. It does not matter if I don't give a reaction. She not gonna stop until she gets one. The only way that she's not gonna keep digging for a reaction is if she on the clock at work and she got something to do.
And you know what?
Or if
That
I get up and drive away. But sometimes it's too late at night. Like, who finna get up and just ride around and keep calling going back and forth to their friend house?
girl, just ride around the corner and go back in the house.
I really would probably have to wait. She's really a petty person. I'd be done drove around the corner, went and got something to eat. I feel like she'll try to stay up as late as possible as she can on purpose.
To
And
see her here coming in.
yes, and you let her keep going, but she's not gonna stop. She's not gonna stop, and she gonna keep talking.
What I don't get is why people do this, because we all know that as less as possible. So why are you stressing her?
I feel like she's doing it on purpose. I feel like she's genuinely trying to do it on purpose.
So what? You don't want me to get pregnant? You
You'll
didn't
be
want me.
you'll be turning up the volume, and she'll call the police on you. She'll do some weird shit. Y'all don't understand. What is ignoring her gonna do?
It's some built up animosity, Leah. It's like some built up animosity that she has deep down that she ain't said or talking about.
But she won't say it. Because when I ask her what her issue is, when I ask her why she do certain shit, she don't answer the question, and she will not answer the question.
But again, in the letter, you can put it in there, and you can put it where you can have it at the end of the sentence. It could be closed or open. The closed one is just you saying that I've asked you what's your problem. You won't give me no answer, but there's definitely one. Or is I've really been asking and you haven't told me, but what is the problem that you have with me? What specifically? Because I'm trying to grow. So I want to know specifically what it is that makes you upset with me or about me, that you start talking to me crazy or even go to put me out. What is it? This is some built up shit.
I don't think a letter gonna work, but that's just me.
Well, I mean, it's like
Cause I remember
this.
that one time I did write her a letter. She started yelling at me.
But were you younger?
I was younger.
See, now you older, you are more mature, and I definitely feel like you're mature and smart, Leah. And
Well, when I
this is
text her, she don't even respond no more. Like the other day, I texted her and I said, "Can you stop interrupting me while I'm on live and doing certain stuff when I'm on live? You already said you would stop. You already said you would send me text messages to let me know certain things when I'm on live, but you keep doing it and you won't stop. And I feel like it's coming from a lack of respect. And that's not me saying you gotta respect me like I'm your mama, but you can respect me like I'm a human being." She didn't even respond. Didn't even say anything. She just read it.
mm,
So a lot of times God be telling me to do certain shit or try certain shit. It don't work, and she's not receptive, and she feels like everybody around her need to get help, and there's a problem with everybody around her, but she's not the problem. She can tell me a billion things wrong with me, but she can't admit that she like. Okay, for instance,
all of this will be in that letter too. All
yeah,
of what you.
but she gonna tell me the other day, well, a couple weeks ago, she was like, you should invite so and so to your baby shower, da 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 da. And I told her, why would I invite someone that you claim that I'm jealous of? I feel like that. Why would I invite somebody that you came in between my friendship? And literally, she apologized and she said that she was going to talk to my friend and apologize to my friend too. And this and that, right? She never talked to my friend. She never did what she said she was going to do. And then today, she tells me that she didn't really mean it, that she should have never said it because she's not sorry.
She not sorry for what she did.
Yes,
Wow.
because I deserve it, is what she said. I deserve for her to come between me and my friend, my real friend that I've had since middle school.
Mm-mm.
I don't even understand what the point of her apologizing was for. If she was gonna take it back and say she didn't mean it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Leah. I'm so sorry. Because you need her at a time like this, and it's not fair. It's really not fair. But I bet you, if you had some kind of auntie that you pulled in to take over the mama spot, and then she gonna feel salty as fuck, and then you gonna be able to tell her ass that I'd rather have my auntie here who loved me, who didn't cuss me out and call my child a bastard to help me get through what my mother was supposed to be getting me through. So I don't want to hear nothing about you upset, because at the end of the day, I'm the one pregnant and you're upsetting me and upsetting my baby, cause health crises during your birthing, and you don't need that. If you got a little couple months to go, you got to pray on it, pray on it, pray on it. And
Thank
when
you,
you
Queen.
see if the move, then pick, put it out for her. It's out. It's out for her. So it'll just totally be up.
I'm okay.
And first births are like this. I went through all of this. It's crazy. I just I had to have a conversation with my mama too, because she was trying to take over my daughter life. She was being really, 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 really strict. It's like unfair strict on my daughter because she didn't want to let my daughter get out there and her did, off. You cannot take my daughter from me and use my daughter as your way of fixing my daughter. No, this is my daughter. Whatever fucked up you got with
And how
your
y'all
son,
sit up and say I wouldn't let strangers talk about my mama, but these same strangers she has no problem embarrassing me in front of and arguing in front of or carrying on in front of. Like, be fair. She's
and
already on YouTube saying certain stuff to me. Do y'all not remember that she's on YouTube saying I do fentanyl? Like, come on now. And on top of that, nobody's bashing her. Nobody out here calling out her name. They can have
nope.
opinions if they want to. And I can talk about
And
whatever I want to in my live. If she don't like it, oh well. Because look, guess what she does? I'll be in a room, not even the same as her. I feel like she's weird as fuck. Like, her friend, and she'll just be like, yeah, Liyah do that too. And it'll be some shit I don't even do. I'll be like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, literally, her friend's son is damn near retarded. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'll come out the room and I'll be like, can you stop talking about me? So no. If she don't want to get talked about, then maybe she shouldn't be talking about me. I feel like maybe if she can't take it, maybe she don't need to dish it. That's how I feel. She'll literally sit up and talk about me on the phone in front of me for no reason. We won't be having no problem, no nothing. She'll just be wanting to relate to one of her friends, whatever friend that she's on the phone with, whatever they complain about. Me too. They do that too. Like, what are you talking about? I really don't.
and like she said, we ain't talking about her. We talking about Liyah and Liyah's situation that she is going through, and we're speculating maybe what could be a problem and how we can get out from under the problem. I have not said one thing negative like towards her. It's all me even trying to give advice to keep the lady in life and give Liyah some encouragement to still want to at least try for the sake of the baby. But we all know it don't matter what you go through, you set your own sights in your mind. And
Okay.
typically everybody is on the 1, 2, 3 strike. Like 1, 2, 3, you out.
Right.
And that's where Liyah is at. She with the you out. And I'm telling her that your mother may be acting this way now, but you can write her a letter, tell her
I'm
what
not
she done.
writing a letter, Marcy.
No, I wouldn't either.
Well, talk to her. Go
I'm not
sit down.
talking to her either. I'm not. I tried. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, now, Leah, that's not going to work. Like I
Okay.
said, I'm 53. I got a 23 and a 33-year-old kid, right? My
Okay.
daughter just did the same thing. What it boils down to is I have a granddaughter too. I don't care what anybody says. My granddaughter, I feel like they can't raise her properly because I'm mama, because I'm grandma. You know what I mean? My grandbaby, I have a different love for my grandbaby than I have for my child. Period. I don't care
Hmm.
where my kid can go. Anything happen to my kid, I wouldn't get two squats. My come to my grandbaby is different. It's a different type of love. Y'all gonna have to understand that. It's a
Yeah.
different type of love we have. That's given. That's given. So y'all got to deal with that because if your mama wasn't there when you needed her or wasn't there to give you the advice, because you don't know how important she is. until she's not standing there for you. Period. You're not gonna know. So there. And then you also have to remember, your mama's not your friend. Like you said, your mama's on the phone talking to her friends and saying, "Oh yeah, my daughter did this." You don't know what's said on the other line. A lot of times we do that because we don't want our friend or
They're
what we're
sitting
talking
up
to think.
talking about her son
I
not
get it.
cleaning his
I get it.
bathroom. She's comparing
Okay,
me to a
listen.
little boy
Let
who
me
do
finish.
not wash his ass, who
Okay, hang
go to
on.
school musty,
Is that the
and do not
conversation
clean
that
up
she
his
said?
room.
That's
Yes.
what she said.
Yes.
Okay,
Compare me.
so then she
Yeah,
could be.
Leah used to, and
You
Leah
know,
do
let me
that too. And
finish.
Leah used to do that too. Like, no, I don't. Why are you like, and even if I did, why are you sitting up talking about me like a dog with
Exactly.
your friend? And I'm walking
I
down the
get it.
hall and I hear you.
I get it. I get it.
To
Because a
make
lot of
you
times,
look bad and
let
to
me.
make
No, it's
other
not
women
either. It's
look
not
at
for that reason.
Then what is it
That's not
for?
true.
Why sit up
Mama,
and
okay,
lie?
listen. It's four of us. Our mama used to do the same stuff on the phone. Yo, yeah, my kid do this. Da, 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 da. You know what they do? They just have conversation with
Well,
each
she need to
other.
have a different
I don't.
conversation. That's what she needs
Okay,
to
but
do.
guess what? That's mama. And then keep this in mind too. You might be
Well,
getting
then
upset.
don't nobody need to be sitting up here telling me what I can or should be
Let
talking
me
about on
finish.
live then,
Let
because
me
that's
finish.
just me having a
because we just
conversation
said
then.
You're
that
not letting me
ain't
finish. You're not letting me finish.
crap.
I'm not up. I mean, I'm not getting into it.
Let
I'm
her
just
finish,
telling you how
Marcy.
she
Let her
feeling.
finish, Marcy.
Yeah, I'm just telling you how. I'm just telling you what's going on. How I feel. And then another thing is this. I mean, I understand you having a baby, you're in the house, and you feel aggravated. Okay, you older. So maybe your mom feels like, I'm just saying maybe. Maybe she feels like, hey, if something happened to me tomorrow, am I gonna be good knowing that Leah is my granddaughter's name is Layla. That Leah is gonna be okay and gonna make it without me being here? That plays a huge role because I talk to my daughter about that all the time. If something happened, and my son, if something happened to me right now, I need to know that y'all gonna be okay. That means get your butt out of my house. If you fall, come back to my house. If you fall, come back. That's what I'm here for. Come back and let's get it back together and get your butt back out there. Because I need to know if something happened to me today, then when I go down in my grave, then my kid's gonna be all right.
So out the
My
first time,
grandbaby more so than my kid. My grandbaby, because I know I did everything I can with my kid. But my grandbaby is more important. Then my grandbaby gonna be okay and gonna be fine. Basically, that's just the whole thing. I know y'all bumping heads, but it's hard when you got two grown women in the house. My
yeah,
daughter's not here right now. I still call and check on her all the time. My son is here. It's hard when you got two grown women in the house. I don't care if you're roommates, best friends, your cousin. It's hard when you got two grown women in one house.
yeah,
It's hard. It's a
yeah,
difficult spot to be in. You know what I'm saying? And then, you're right. And you have to respect each other. I respect my daughter when she was here. I respect her all the time when she comes to my street. But they should respect me too. And understand that I'm her mom. I'm not her friend. I can never be her
If
friend.
she's worried, why would she want to provoke me into anger while I'm pregnant? Don't they say that
Okay,
people
so
feel,
mhm,
babies feel what they feel? That's what worried people do. Go around picking
exactly.
arguments and fights with pregnant people.
yeah,
It's one
yeah,
thing on the app because that's like I don't know these people. They be trolling me. I don't fucking know these people. I know you and you're my mom.
Right.
and your
Right. I
That's
get
not
it.
normal. Don't nobody feel like don't nobody feel like dealing with that shit in their real life.
your baby can
I
come out
get it.
looking just like your mom or whoever you argue with the most.
Okay, it's a baby. Your baby gonna come out. It doesn't. That's the old
Let
saying they
me. Is
had
there
back in the
anybody else
old
in the
time.
queue that want to come up? I think Benji said
Yeah.
they want
So,
to come up too. Hold on, let me let
all
Benji up,
right,
Marcy.
guys. All right, I'm finna drop.
All right, there's other people in the queue that want to come up, but
I don't know who's going first.
I'll just say, I guess a lot of us are used to fucking toxic ass mother daughter relationships. None of that shit is right. Y'all are making shit seem right and it's not. Like, the
Mm-mm.
fuck? It's not. All that shit is toxic as fuck. It's toxic as fuck.
Um, what I was about to say to you is, I'm going through the same thing as you right now. Like last night, me and my mom got into it. I had my little baby because I just had a baby. I know a lot of y'all see my baby. Um, I had my baby in a bassinet and she was in the living room. So I felt like my mom wasn't really watching her. So I brought her in the bathroom with me and I was taking a bath. So my baby was in her bassinet and she like, when kids are 8 months, they like to move around. They like to stand up and they car strollers and do like, little stuff like little babies. So my baby had fell out of there. My mom comes in the bathroom and goes, "You're an evil bitch. You did that on purpose. I hate you. This, that, blah, blah, blah. I wish I never had you. I'm calling CPS." Liyah, don't stay in that house with your mom. Don't write her no letter. Don't say sorry no more. None of that shit. Your mom is putting you down because she mad that your dad did not love her. She's mad your dad didn't love her, and now she don't love
Girl,
you.
you better
That's why your
preach.
mom is being that way to you. You gotta get away from her because she's only gonna tear you down and stress you out to the point to where she gonna have CPS in your life and shit like that. You don't want that. Get
Did your
away
mom
from
end
that
up
lady.
calling
If you could stay with
CPS?
low, if you I believe she called the police. Yeah, she called the police. She called the police for sure. But she has a friend that works in the CPS thing or whatever. I don't know, but I'm my ex-boyfriend, he's gay now. His family members said that they have an extra room that I can pay for. I'm going there. I'm branching off on my own now. It's time for us to start getting on our own. Once your mom
Mhm.
see you on your shit, she gonna be so uncomfortable to even say anything to you that your mom not even gonna want to come to your house because she did all
It
that shit
wouldn't
to you.
even matter. Fuck how she felt when you get on your shit. Don't even look back on some real shit. This girl just said that shit. Liyah, your mom said it in front of everybody. She was like, "I wish I would have had an abortion." Like
Mine did too.
just a negative ass shit, toxic ass shit. Fuck that. Get the
Leah,
fuck
you
away
don't
from
have
her.
grandparents? Like, you don't have grandparents you can stay with or that
You
you get along
don't.
No.
with?
No, it's just him.
And if you your most,
Because she has her own things to deal with. Liyah just needs to get away from her. And
no,
not
we know her mom
not
is
for
not our
Liyah's
mom.
self. It ain't for just Liyah. Liyah has a child now. Fuck how
Hmm.
her mama treat her. It's about how her mama will treat her and her daughter.
Like,
Get
even
the
when I think
fuck
about
out of
her and that
there.
what she did with my friend, I feel like she was jealous of the relationship I had with my friend. Because I can't think of one good reason for her to try to come between a relationship that I had with somebody since I was in middle school.
You and your men, just everything you talk about is so much the same with me. Like the same with what I'm going through right now is crazy. I'm like, I gotta go say something to her because staying around it is only gonna make it worse.
Was your
Our
mama
parents don't
always weird
understand.
towards you?
Yeah, ever since I've been a kid, my mom's always been like this. She's with my sister. Her and my sister's best friends. Me, I'm the one she hate. I'm the one she don't like. She tells dudes
It's a little
that
different
I
for
get
Liyah because Leah's the only child and her
no, but
parents
I
listen,
married
mean,
and
it
then
could be an only
divorced.
child, but it
I'm the only
sometimes
one
could
who
be the
lives
same
with my
dynamic.
mom.
Like, think about it like this: when
Mm-hmm.
you're an only child,
Mm-hmm.
you could be the black sheep, the favorite, you could be the baby, you could be you could be the enemy, you could be
All
all of
of
that at one
them.
time when you're the only child. You know what I'm trying to say? Because sometimes I'm her
Mm-hmm.
favorite. Sometimes she loved me. Sometimes she's literally, after I took my maternity, she's like, "Leah, you're really pretty." And I'm not just saying that because you're my daughter. Then the next day, she finding flaws with me. She finding all this shit wrong with me. Then the next day, it's, Leah, you have really good personality. You are really funny. You know what? Leah, you probably could be on TV. You know what? You probably could get past Bigo. You probably could do something bigger than Bigo. Then the next
Now
day
listen
is,
to that.
then the
Psycho.
next day is,
But Leah Pooh,
you on that evil
she
ass
really
app.
can.
You evil. You
Leah
not
Pooh on some
you
real shit.
evil. You
She
this. You
really
that.
can be bipolar. It can be
I don't think it's. I
schizophrenia
don't know
or
if it's that, but I definitely feel like something wrong. But I don't know. Something wrong because she's too flippant in her emotions. One day I'm her favorite. One day I'm doing things right.
If you in
When
your last months,
literally, when I got my car, she was like, "I'm proud of you, Leah." Because mine just ain't my first car, but this is the first car that I got off the internet. You get what I'm trying to say? I literally got a
But
car.
even before you got that car, remember she told you, you don't need a car. She said it in front of all of us. She was like, I don't think you need a car.
Yeah,
It's
because she
like she's
wanted me.
trying to hold you
Literally,
back.
she
because
wants to
mind you, that's not my.
control her
I done had
life.
about 5 or 6 cars. But for you to tell me I don't need a car, what do I not need a car for?
It's like she's trying to hold you back. But on some real shit, it don't even matter. Fuck what the fuck your mama say to you. Fuck what your mama doing. It's no longer about her. You're about to
No,
have a child, Leah.
it's about Leah and
It ain't
her
not.
baby.
It ain't about her no more at all. Fuck what the fuck she got to say. You're having a child, and it's all about you and your child. She can't
Oh
tell
wait,
you
no,
shit
security.
no more.
Security. It's one thing that Leah pinpointed when Leah said, when she was talking, she was like, I don't want my baby to be around nobody who feel like they could just disrespect me and talk to me that way.
Exactly.
For real. You don't want your baby to grow up like that, because then your
At
baby gonna think, well,
all.
they talk to you like that, so I can. No, you can't.
Exactly.
And it be over petty
Because
shit
your
too. Like it
child
be
will
over the
grow up to
pettiest
have
stuff.
more. That in?
It be over petty stuff.
No, but
She
Leah,
just
on
gotta
some
get
real
out.
shit,
She just need to be by herself.
your child will grow up to have more respect for your mama than she will have for you. You gotta cut that shit out, you dog. You gotta get on your shit. Get your daughter out of there. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because in 5 years, we will all be having the same conversation where your mama trying you and your daughter's 5 years old and your daughter trying you too.
No one's telling her not to love her mom, but what her mom is doing is called
This ain't
mental
got nothing to
abuse.
do with the
She's
love for
mentally
her
abusing
mom.
her. She's mentally abusing her daughter, and she needs to get the fuck away from that. That's not cool. You don't do no shit like that. That girl didn't ask to be in this world. So what you got to put her down and make her feel down for? Make her feel less than. She's trying. And I feel like mothers that do that because they know when you have your baby, you ain't going to do nothing but love that baby like they didn't love you. And they can't
Yes, I'm
see
saying
that.
that's why it's best to have your own. That's exactly what we're saying. However, we know the situation that Leah is in right now. She can't just tomorrow get on her own. But what we're saying is she needs to work on that. Her baby is coming. Once
Thank you,
her baby
Kiki.
gets here, yes, they can work together, but Leah gotta get the fuck out her mama house because her mama is still gonna treat Leah like her only baby because Leah is her only baby. It will
No,
always
yeah, I've
only
tried that.
be
One
her
time I
only.
said we can go to family counseling. And she said, there's nothing wrong with me. You can go to counseling though. You need to go to counseling. She don't feel like it's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
she's
nothing she
stubborn at
do.
that.
And then it's like, let's just say
And
that
if
it
she's
was, let's
stubborn,
just say that, let's just say
let
that I do have a
her.
bunch of issues. If you were this great mom, like you say you
Leah,
are,
you have
if
to
you,
leave her,
okay,
leave her with her issues, but don't
okay,
take those issues on to your baby.
okay.
That's all we
Can I,
saying.
sometimes y'all could let me finish my thoughts sometime, no shade.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
I know you passionate, but, cause you know, I know you care about me and like, I know what it is, but yeah, I just forgot. It'll come back to me though. But sometimes y'all gotta let me finish a point because when y'all talk over me, it made me forget what I was trying to say. But if it was important, it'll come back to me. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say about her saying that she don't need to go to counseling and that we don't need to do anything together. That I need to go by myself. I feel like, let's just say, because today, for instance, she was talking about how she did it all on her own. This is and that. Well, how good of a job did you really do? No shade. I mean, I'm not in jail or nothing. I mean, I'm not a pussy seller. But I mean, maybe I could have been doing a little bit better in life. I mean, what did you do? You just let me stay here. And when you did help me with anything, it was begrudgingly. Like my first car, I had to get on my own. And then when she did co-sign for me to get a car, she would do weird shit like park it around the corner and hide my car. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? And I feel like she would give me bad advice. And I don't know if she gave me bad advice on purpose, but she would give me
She
bad
did.
advice. Like when I
Not
was
on
gonna go
purpose
to the
stuff.
military, she told me not to go. She told me, I don't want you to go because I'm scared something might gonna happen to you. Um, Trump gonna
Exactly.
get in office. You don't need to go. Woo, woo, woo. I literally had, I literally had signed my paperwork and everything. All I had to do was sworn in, and she told me not to go.
Yeah, it
I
wasn't
don't
to
know.
hurt you. It was to help her to hold on to her baby. And that's sad. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? Like
And then when I have
she's
jobs,
holding.
when I think about the jobs that I work, she'll give me bad advice at my job. Like I
Yeah,
don't know how to explain it, but it just all like I feel like she gives me bad. Yeah, she's a veteran, both my parents. So when she told me not to go, I was kind of surprised, but I just listened to my mama, like to be honest. But I wish I would have gone. Even my dad said, "See, like when she started tweaking out and being weird," because he said this to me. He said, "I knew that when you graduated high school and I got off child support, she was gonna stop fucking with me and she was gonna start fucking with you. And I tried to tell you, but you didn't listen.
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get down. I just noticed that everybody in the comments telling you, girl, yes, Ness, get your baby your crib together, get your room together, or whatever, and your mom's saying, no, I'll do it, just wait or whatever. Ain't nobody waiting 2 months before. People are getting their shit ready 4, 5 months before. You know they doing their thing. And your mom, she's holding on to her baby. And that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what I'm seeing. She's just holding on to her baby. I don't know how you gonna break that shit. Well, I know how you will break it from getting on your own, Leah, taking your baby and just doing you. But that's all I can say. That's all
To
I
be
can
honest,
say.
I seen that one comment that said, Do you think you would have made it?" When I was a lot younger, yeah. I think that when I was younger, I didn't mind that because that's the whole point of the military. And that's the whole point of basic training and going through certain situations. That's what the military is. That's why I signed
You're
up for the
saying
military.
you're saying I'm trying to make it sound cute. She's controlling her. No, Leah knows exactly what the fuck I'm saying. Leah knows exactly how she feels. Leah knows exactly what's going on. I've had this conversation before. I would say mother, but
Y'all
my
saying it's not
grandmother
too
who
late to
say,
go. Who gonna watch my baby when I'm gone? Her. I be done came back. She got full custody of my kid. And no shade. I remember one time my cousin had to the military, and while she was gone, like she was sending money back for her mom to do certain things. And I don't think my mom would do that necessarily, but it's just always something. But she would send back money for her mom to do stuff, and her mom wasn't even doing it. She was taking the money, doing what she wanted to do with it. Like I don't know. She gets me to the point where
but
I
we
just
ain't
don't
saying
trust
you
her like
gotta go
that.
to Leah. We not saying you
Nobody's
gotta go
saying
to
that. I was just
the
responding to
military right
one comment. A comment asked a question. I was answering the question.
now.
They said it's not too late to go. I said, why would I? I'm just having a baby. You think I'm finna leave my baby to go to the military?
Oh yeah, and your mama will take your fucking baby if you do. She ain't wrong. Let me
Well,
get down.
Quizum, if you don't believe me, why don't you go watch from the fucking window, bitch? You ain't sitting in a fucking bean anyways, you raggedy black bitch. Shit. It was
Oh
three sides to shake
God.
it. You a Sip Nation person, right? It's three sides to Sip Nation story too. The government's, and whoever else he scammed. But guess who the government believe? The people he scammed, bitch. Are
Bitch,
you riding
no,
my
I
dick?
don't know her mom. I don't know her mom at all. Let me get the fuck down. Cause she gonna snap on me in a second. Let me get down.
But yeah, the fuck you coming to my it's three sides to a story. Well, bitch, believe what you want to believe, but get the fuck up out my comments, ho. It's that fucking simple. Like I said, it was three sides of the shaky story. The governments, the people he scammed, and his. And the government believed the people he scammed, bitch. So like I said, get the fuck out of my comments. Don't tell me shit. Don't say shit to me I don't like. Cause all I'm gonna do is kick you, ho. Let me help you. If my mouth too much, then get your greasy faced ass about my comments with your wide ass forehead, bitch. I thought my forehead was tall, but I'm looking at yours and it's looking like the motherfucking Empire State Building in this hoe. You fat forehead having ass bitch. Who wanna get kicked next? I'm waiting, bitch. Who wanna get kicked next about the comments? Breon. So you could record me with sleep too and zoom in on my coochie too, Breon. Bitch. Breon, you ain't shit. And I like real dick, no shade. No shade. No shade. I don't like strap-ons and dildos. I like the real shit. No shade. He said I could be the stepdaddy. Breon is cute though. I'll be fair. But I can't do the strap shit. Yeah, he baby smile. Sometimes you need a little laugh. Cause I'm ready for you hoes. The shit, sometimes you just want to vent. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just want to vent. Well, he might not be a bum for long. His quota going up. I was watching some of his interview with Empress. If he do his shit on here, do his door deals. I feel like she provokes me too. Like I feel like she goes out her way to provoke me. And then when I respond, she be like, yep. She do the same shit people on Bigo do. Provoke me, provoke me, provoke me. Then when I respond, they be like, see y'all? Y'all see how she acting? Right there. That's why we do it. Like, what the fuck? Like, you just pick with, you just came and hit, you just said, then when I respond, all right. I think she miss messing with me too, bruh. I think she miss having somebody to argue with. I think, cause like, I don't know. I think it's because after that last time that she got me arrested, I ain't even gonna lie. My responses have been 10 times worse because I think I'm really starting to get tired of her. Like, when you finally starting to get to your breaking point with a person? Like, like when you pregnant, your bladder is already loose, bro. She made me yell so bad, like about a month ago. A little pee came out, bro. And that's the day I left the house. I just was like, you know what, you doing too much. I left the house. That's when I ended up at my friend's house. But she do a lot, bro. And she don't stop until she get a reaction. You get what I'm trying to say? And sometimes you just never know when she gonna strike, what conversation gonna do it. And it's like sometimes if I feel like I get a hint, maybe I could leave, but I don't even be having a hint. I don't even get a hint of when she gonna do it. It'll be a regular normal day. And I'll be like, you wanna go to the mall with me right quick? She'd be like, no. But just a couple of days before, we was hanging out, we was going out to eat, everything was cool. But then she'll randomly just be like, no, I don't want to. And then within 30 minutes to an hour, we having an argument. And that's the part that gets me juicy. Why would you want to sit up and argue and have a passionate argument with someone who's pregnant? Like, I don't understand that. It don't be an argument about her not going, but I think that that's like the warning. Like when she start acting all funny and stiff, like, no, I don't want to go. And it just be weird because like you was just acting cool with me, acting normal. Now all of a sudden you don't want to go, and now not too much long later, she might. I don't know. Well, she still be using tampons, I think. So I don't know. That's not why she do it, because she been weird. She was weird before I got pregnant. She been weird. I feel like she been weird for a minute. I don't really feel like menopause is making her act like that. That's just me though. I feel like she been different. Well, I feel like she's had a hormonal imbalance. I mean, to be honest, I'm over it. I don't know. Like, I don't know if we get good. Like, I feel like we get along good, but when she feels like treating me a certain way, she does. Like, and it's hard to explain. It's the strangest shit. Like, people will come in my life and they'll be like, oh, I love when you and your mom are like this. I love you and your mom relationship. And then she terrorizing me. Like, I don't know how to explain the shit. Just a terrorist. My mom was really pretty when she was my age, to be honest, though. So I don't know. I don't know, Penelope. My mom was never an ugly woman. I could show y'all pictures of her. But I do think she's weird because I remember when I used to like hang out with like a lot of people. I used to just hang out with like large groups of people and hang out with a lot of women. There's a lot of girls, just a lot of people, period. I kind of started to feel like it was kind of fake because we would only go out and shit like that. But I would always be out, and I could tell she didn't even like me hanging out with a lot of people. Because she would have something to say then. She would be like, you need to stop hanging out with them girls so much. You need to settle down and get you a boyfriend or something. You going out with them too much. And then, like I said, I get a boyfriend. She got a problem with that too. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. What do you mean you want to stay sitting down in the house? What you mean, Marcy? She liked Jack, but at the same time, I feel like she didn't like me going to his house all the time and shit like that. I don't think she liked it. I don't know if it's necessarily about me being happy or it's about her not having as much access to me. I don't think it was about protecting me, to be honest. Because like I said, every time I get like a little boyfriend or anything, she start acting weird then too. So, but it's not like I don't love her or nothing. It's not that. But I just think that she don't have no boundaries. She likes to provoke people. And she's confusing to be around. Yeah, it's all y'all's fault. Because all of y'all got envious spirits, no shade. And I do feel like my mom was envious. I feel like she lacks personality. I feel like she is weird. I feel like she competes with me. She compares her job to me. She compares being married and me not being married. She compares her friendships to my friendships, even though she had her hands in mine. She compares herself to me a lot. Even down to me saying I want to organize my baby stuff a certain way. When I was pregnant or when I had you, I just put your stuff in the drawer, okay? Good for you, sissy pop. She literally says to me today, yeah, because when I was pregnant, I didn't have a bastard. Okay, you didn't have a bastard, but you don't got a husband now. So, what that mean? And then she gonna say, if you wasn't here, I'd have a man. Literally, when I was a kid, she would always tell me, yeah, I don't have a man here because I don't want nobody to touch you or do nothing to you. So that's why I'm not dating. Fast forward to now it's, yeah, if you wasn't here, I'd have a man. What does me being here have to do with you having a man? Because no shade, all your friends are single. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, with the exception of one of them. All of her friends don't have no man. Every single one do not have one. And it's not that there's nothing wrong with it, but none of them do. She don't even go nowhere. Where's she gonna meet a nigga at? You don't even go nowhere. But when she brought up the having a man part, like, what does that have to do with anything? I told her, when I leave, I dare you to get one. You're still not gonna have a man. I can complain and do whatever the fuck I want to do, and I'm gonna move when I'm good and goddamn ready. Unless you finna come over here and slide me some money to go towards the rent, Maybe your ass should shut the fuck up. If you gonna keep my clitoris in your mouth like my name Breon and suck on my clit like a pacifier, you need to shut the fuck up. Y'all always like to, maybe you should move. Okay, duh, bitch.
I have an idea.
It doesn't come with the territories. There's plenty of people that stay with their mama and their mama don't do that shit.
I'm gonna say this, Leah. I would, because the ball is in your court.
And no
You might
shade. Let me
have
see
this
how many
baby.
sins your ass have. You got some sins, but you ain't sending me none. Get the fuck out.
I was gonna say, the ball is in your court. She's gonna want to have some kind of dealings with your baby. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna want to be in her grandchild's life. So because the ball is in your court, it would be who you use this little time to try to get down to the bottom of why she's doing this. I would tell her, I would give her as an ultimatum. I would tell her, if you want to be active in my child's life, you need to be committed to going to family counseling, and we can figure out what the hell going on with our relationship. And
Right.
it would really help if you was out of the house before you got the baby, so that way you can keep your baby away. I mean, you want your mom in your life, but it can't be a toxic relationship. It cannot be this. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely would tell her, look, if you want to have a relationship with my daughter, if you want to continue to have a relationship with me, then we need to go ahead and go to counseling. While she trying to get out of it talking about, oh, I don't have no problems. Everybody got issues. Everybody who on this earth is just perfect. And if you perfect and you can't learn nothing, then you ready to go be with God.
Right.
So
I
I
agree.
definitely I would use this as my advantage time. I would have the upper hand and tell her, look, well, we gonna get counseling, or I'm just gonna stay away from you. And I don't need my daughter around you because I don't know if you gonna rub off and it gonna be the same way with you, with like you is with me. So I don't know. That's just an idea. I know you tired of trying to put yourself out there, but it's crucial. It's crucial, especially this her first grandchild. You the only one who can give her a grandchild. Come on now, you got the upper hand.
Mm-hmm. I don't feel like she gonna go for none of that. I feel like she gonna be on some weird ass shit, and I feel like I believe if she gonna call CPS on me,
CPS for what? How could she call CPS for what?
cause she can.
No, she can't. It has to be a real reason.
I
It
mean,
has to be
people
a
on
reason.
Bigo call on people all the time, don't they?
But it has to still be a legitimate reason,
And
and
the
it could be
CPS opens up a case and they investigate it. Sometimes they just leave, but the point is, she can call. She could add fuel to the fire. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. But when she says certain stuff, when she does certain stuff, I just don't trust it. I don't trust her.
when you call CPS, you have to give your name and your information, because if it goes to court, they're gonna call you. They're gonna subpoena you to testify. So if she calls and it's a false allegations, she can be held responsible. That's against the law.
So people don't never call in and give false names or don't give names or call anonymously.
Well, I made a call before against my neighbor, and they made me um get my name and all that stuff. So I don't
What if
know.
you would have gave
I
a
guess
fake name and stuff, or what if you would have called off a Google number?
well, you got me there. But I would think that they would need, you know what I'm saying, some kind of way to legitimize the claim.
They
And I
don't.
know
They
that
just go check.
I know that the accused person can't figure out who called. You know, like you can't be like, oh, who called, who made the case. They won't tell you who made the case, but I don't know.
D'Angelo, what if she really felt like them kids was in danger?
The reason why I called on my neighbors,
why y'all want to get into it is because the baby didn't have no clothes on. All she had was a diaper on with no shoes, no, and it's a little girl. She's like 4 years old with a damn diaper on, no clothes, no shoes, running across the street to check the mail without her motherfucking mama outside, all kind of shit. So yeah, I called for a legitimate reason. I'm not. It wasn't no bigo shit. I'm calling because this lady ain't taking care of her damn baby. She arguing with her husband about why he played her free play at the casino. Yeah, they arguing about that and then even worried about their damn baby. But and when I called, I was bold. I ain't gonna do it anonymously. I'm a bold bitch. You gonna know I called, and I stood outside and I made sure I was outside when the police when they came over there. I waved to them and everything. It was me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I would never call CPS, but I'm only calling like Miss Candy. I'm only calling if I feel like it's really important. I'm not just gonna like how some people on here be getting mad and calling CPS. I wouldn't do that for nobody. I feel like that's weird.
You talking about I never call? Girl, you so holy and down. Good for you. I'ma call if I feel like it's a reason to be called. I'ma call. Not and then I had other reasons why I called. I was really honing in on their dog. Their dog used to come in my yard and was shitting on my yard, and I tried to get her to understand, get your damn dog out my yard. And I said, you know what, I'm more worried about this damn dog than I'm worried about these damn kids. So I got in on the kids. That's why I did it.
I'm
So
sorry.
it's
I'm
most
sorry. That was funny. That was funny. I'm sorry. You said I'm more worried about these dog than these damn kids. So let me. You said let me recalibrate right quick. Hold on.
I don't have a dog, so why should I have to clean up dog shit? Y'all sound fucking stupid. I have kids, and my kids gonna go outside and step in somebody else's dog shit. Is you serious? Shut the fuck up. No, I was more worried about the dog than I was her kids, and then she was leaving her kids like her kids is young in elementary school, getting off the bus, and they're not even at home. Is reasons to fucking call. And guess what? That was the best thing I did for her because she started taking care of her fucking kids.
Damn.
Hey, Leah.
Hey.
No, I didn't call CPS on the dog. I called CPS on her fucking kids. Shut the fuck up. I called animal control and everything. They ain't put no trap out. I did with the y'all know what? Let me get off here. Y'all run my motherfucking blood pressure up.
Hey, Leah.
Hey.
I won't be long because I'm trying to go to sleep. But I couldn't help but hearing like all the stuff you said tonight. I
I'm
feel
sorry.
like
I'm
I've
still
been
laughing at that
hurt.
lady from before. I'm sorry. She was funny.
I feel like I heard you told some of your stories before, but long story short, I'm a therapist. Um and I think what I don't know like exactly what your mom have. Like I would need to know more like history to tell you exactly what her diagnosis would be. But I would say that socially, and you can look it up, the relationship you have with her is called a rival relationship. So if you Google like mother daughter rival relationship, you can see a lot on like the relationship between you and your mom and like why it is the way it is. I would say my best advice to you is that your mom has already stated that she's not going to therapy. So that means that she's not going to change who she is. So if you want to learn how, if you want to deal with this, if you want to problem solve, if you want to learn how to deal with this, you're going to have to go to therapy to process your past, and then you're going to have to call what is called radically accept that this is who your mom is. Now you need to find the tools to learn how to deal with this, how to respond when she does this. Because you said that like you wrote her a letter, you tried talking to her, you tried doing it this way, you tried ignoring her, and nothing has worked. So now you need to go.
Can y'all still hear her? Can y'all hear me? Hello?
Hello?
I couldn't hear you. I just had to cut my Wi-Fi off.
Uh,
But you said something about going to therapy to handle things
yeah,
better.
that's my best advice to you because she is already telling you that she's not willing to change. If it's only y'all two, you know what I'm saying? That's all y'all got. And she's not willing to change. You're going to have to go to therapy to learn how to deal with this type of person, how to respond to this person when they do this, how to have boundaries and how to stick with your boundaries. Because you, like you said, like if you need help, if you need babysitting, she's probably going to be the person that you use. And you want the relationship to be at least a stable enough relationship where y'all could be cordial, like talk about the baby, what if she need anything, y'all want to be able to be on the same page. If you don't go to therapy, you're gonna have resentment is always gonna be hard. It's gonna be a negative relationship, and it's something you can do about it. You can learn how to deal with this. You can learn tools to respond to this because she's not going to change. So you already know her ways. So you already know she's going to trigger you. She's going to do things when she argues with you. She's going to stay in your presence and still have little comments to say to get you to say something back to her. I know this, and I know she wants me to say something back. So how do I deal with this now?
Right.
I've already done these things and it hasn't worked. So now that's when you talk to your therapist and get them those more stories of everything you tried. So then they're going to problem solve with you. Okay, so this week you're going to try this. Let's try this. The next time she do it, we're going to do this. Let's see how that works. And then you do it, and if it works, we keep on doing it. And if it keeps on work, the response continues. Then now we found out how we're going to deal with her accordingly. You feel me?
Agreed.
But I can't tell you what to do because I have to tell you every week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's my advice. I'm gonna go.
I feel like you gave good advice.
Thank you.
But I mom on some other shit because she don't even like gospel music and stuff. She almost like a yeller, but not as bad. Like, you ain't gonna turn it on and she gonna start yelling or nothing, but she definitely don't like that shit. And she definitely stopped taking me to church when I was a real little girl. And I remember one time I was watching this YouTube video. It was talking about how Oprah don't believe in God or whatever. And in the YouTube video, it was like back in like the 90s or whatever. I think her and Yetta are similar, to be honest. Like, not the same, but similar. But in the YouTube video, Oprah was saying that, like, you don't have to believe in God necessarily to get to heaven, that you could just be a good person and get to heaven. And when I watched that, I was like, no, like, you gotta believe in God to go to heaven. Like, and I get everybody's beliefs is different or whatever. But I showed the video to my mom and I wanted to get her opinion on it. Because mind you, she was taking me to church up until a certain point. But I played the video and she was like, I agree with her. You don't have to believe in God to go to heaven. And it was weird to me. Because wasn't you just taking me to church a couple years ago when I was real little? Like, I don't know. It was just weird. Like, I don't know. I don't even really think she believed in God. And I feel like sometimes when she would bring up God, it's only because it's like, God says you gotta respect your parents. But, like, that's the only part of the Bible she, like, recites. Or the only part of the Bible, like, she talks about. You get what I'm saying? And I thought it was weird because she had my daddy, when they had first got a divorce, she took my dad's Bible and she literally scribbled his name off of it, like scratched his name off of it. Like, who takes somebody else's Bible and scratches their name off? She knock the fuck out right now. But she literally took his Bible and scratched his name off of it. And I never understood that. Like, I don't say, like, I always thought it was weird, but, like, you know, when you really sit back and you think about stuff in its entirety, and I could tell y'all more, but, like, I feel like it's too many, like, demons on here. Like, if you get what I'm trying to say, like, it's, like, I feel like I've said enough. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like she be trying to make me go crazy. I really feel thankful I've never been committed to a mental institution. Like, I feel like she be poking with me and playing with me mentally, bro. Like, that's how I feel like she be doing, bro. Like, when I really be thinking about shit, like, sometimes I be like, trying to like come up with excuses. Like, well, like I said, you only get one mama. I never lived on my own. I used to sleep in the bed with her till I got to a certain point. I believe in a heaven and a hell, but I don't think it's like how we think it is. I don't think it's like all these pretty clouds and this, and that. I don't think it's like that. I think that it definitely exists, but I don't think it's the way that we be describing, like how the way they draw the angels and shit like that. Like if you think about the way the angels are described in the biblical sense, angels don't look like pretty things with like wings and shit like that. They look like some other shit. They look almost like alien. Like they don't look like people. They look like a person with wings on them. You get what I'm saying? I think like heaven and hell is outside of our realm of understanding. Yeah, they look scary as shit. So I don't believe that heaven is a pretty thing either. I feel like it might be like beautiful in the sense like, wow, this is some different shit. But I think if we seen heaven, our minds will probably explode. Like it probably be some shit we don't even understand. Like we'd be like, what the hell? What is that? What are they going into? What are they standing on top of? You get what I'm trying to say? Like it probably would be like some other shit. Like you probably be looking at heaven like this ain't right. And looking at hell like this some different shit. Like, but I definitely believe in heaven and hell. Hell, for all we know, we probably already in hell. We just waiting for hell to activate. Cause they say when the end days come, this shit it's gonna be turned up on earth. You feel me? So when the shit ends, shit hit the fan, shit, the devil might just turn up the temperature where we already at. Shit. No shade. I don't know where hell at or what hell look like, but shit. This shit seemed pretty close. But when she told me that, and that's when I was like in middle school when I watched that video about Oprah not believing in God. Like her mom said she don't believe in God or whatever, or that you don't gotta believe in God. I was like, I don't know. She always been questionable ever since then. And like today when we was arguing, I asked her, I said, why did you even have a kid? And she literally was like, I don't know. No, but today was her first time calling me toxic. And she was like, you're toxic, you're toxic, 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 toxic. You're toxic. And she just started yelling it like she would not stop. So I'm toxic because I want to organize my baby stuff a certain way. That makes me toxic. And she literally would not stop yelling it. Until I said something like, I don't know why you sitting up trying to argue with and provoke a pregnant woman. Leave me alone. And she's always been like that when I really think about it. Like, she don't know when to stop. Like, she don't know when to leave well enough alone. Like, she will just keep going and keep yelling and keep walking up and down the hall yelling like, girl. Yes, that's where it started. Literally, because remember how I showed you I had bought them organizers from Big Lots. Because, baby clothes are really small. So to me, I feel like baby clothes can end up being like misheveled or thrown around everywhere because they're so little. Baby clothes are really small. I can show y'all what I put the stuff in now. How I started organizing it, but I'm not done because I'm finna get some more onesies and I'm gonna put some more baby leggings on my registry too. But these are the ones I had bought. And I had already got like one of them storage carts. Oh, my coochie hurts. But this is my bassinet right here. And then someone from my registry had got me this. And I'm saying, I want to get some stuff from the container store to like organize inside in there. I know not to buy too many, but she has to have some. When every time y'all tell me not to buy any, buy too much, it's kind of annoying because I know how much stuff I have. These are all of the 0 to 3 month stuff. I only have one pair of pants. I wasn't thinking about getting any pants, and I didn't put them on my registry like that. Because I want to fill this up with onesies. Fill this up with, like, some more onesies and some more leggings. And don't mind me, because I had to, this like some of the stuff I bought, some stuff I bought from the store, and some stuff I got out of that drawer from my nightstand. But this is like some of the organizers I had bought. Yeah, she's mad about that, Asia. And this is where I want to plan on putting like socks, mittens, hats, and stuff like that. Socks, mittens, hats, maybe like the bibs or stuff like that. I don't know. Oh, I put a poppy pillow on it. But that's what she got mad over. She literally said, and mind you, I already bought it anyway. So it's like, what are you complaining for? She's like, yeah, I got it from Big Lots. They were like $7.99 a pack. And I only needed 2 packs for that dresser. But she got mad at me for that. She said that when she was pregnant with me and when she had me, she didn't have no drawer organizers. She said, I didn't have no drawer organizers. I just put the stuff in the drawer. And I said, okay, that's what you chose to do. I wasn't even asking her for help. It's already been bought. It's already been bought. So she is nitpicking. I'm telling y'all, she's a sociopath or some shit. Just a fucking creep. So I say to her, that's what I wanted to do. And she's like, you gonna keep listening to them Bigo people and not listening to me? And I was like, I didn't even get that idea from Bigo. I follow mommy blogs and stuff like that. I seen it on a mommy blog. Nobody on Bigo told me to get drawer organizers. And what does that have to do with listening to people from Bigo? Is it because it wasn't your idea? Like you're being fucking weird. How is she left out when I be including her and everything? Maybe it's because people from, like, look, she said she wanted to give me a bassinet, right? And I told her she can give me a bassinet. Somebody from Bigo done hurried up and bought me the bassinet. I don't know if she's feeling hit. And I feel like it make her feel less than because I don't have to ask her for nothing. Anything she do for me or my baby, to be honest, I mean, outside of letting me live here, is extra. You get what I'm trying to say? But there was a point in time when I would be in between jobs. And you know how like when it is when you in your early 20s, when you working jobs and you in between jobs, you might be broke a little bit. Or you might not make that much on some of your jobs or whatever. I would be humbled enough and I would have to ask her for things. And if she felt like being an asshole or being mean, she could say no. But for the most part, she would say yes. And then I feel like she act like I owe her or something. Yeah, I do need to get my own place. But I feel like she feels a way about me not necessarily needing her to buy nothing. I don't know. I feel like it's like something really petty there. Like, I already include her. What more do you want me to do? What more? I live in her house. How much more can I include somebody? She's supposed to be the one in the delivery room with me. How much more can I include her? I don't feel like it's going to be different. I feel like she's going to be picking fights with me while I'm holding my baby. But like I said, I have friends. And my friend said that her mom even hit her when she was holding her baby. And it made her drop her baby. She was doing that while you was watching Bible study. You know what I really feel like it is? ID number. For you to be watching Bible study and your mom to walk up to you and pick a fight with you while you're watching Bible study, I feel like it's something demonic about it. Like, I don't know. Girl, I'm just a troll. Go troll somewhere else with your 5 cents. No shade. I don't know what the admins is in here doing, but y'all ain't doing nothing. If you up and you got admin, I'm having to kick too many people and respond to too many trolls. And granted, ain't that many in here, but goddamn. Goddamn.
Nah, what you just said about your friend, long story short, I got a nephew and his mom or whatever is arguing with his grandmother. They always arguing back and forth, back and forth. Just the other day, her grandmother threw the pair of keys because she was arguing and hit the baby right in the face. Like, that shit pissed me off too. Like, the shit be toxic, man, and the parents don't even realize the shit. But you need to get up out that situation for real, for real.
I think the parents know what they be doing, no shade. Well, look, first of all, her help to me, is it really help? I don't know how to explain it. Like, okay, there was other people that offered to help me with my baby shower and stuff, but she said she wanted to do it. She kept asking, I'm like, well, shit, yeah. Hell, even trying to read, Ashley even said, your mama want to help you with your baby shower. And that was like months back. So I let her do my baby shower, right? She does my baby shower and she says, you ain't even have a friend to do your baby shower. So I said to her, if I ain't have a friend to do my baby shower and you felt like it was inappropriate for you to do it, why'd you do it? You offered. So I didn't know your mom can't do your baby shower. Like, it is weird. You said Humble's a good admin? Hold on. It was just weird. Like, she just like all